Is there a magic number for prostate health? According to a massive Harvard study following 32,000 men for 18 years, the answer seems to be yes. The data suggested that men who ejaculated 21 times or more per month had a 20% lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who only did it 4 to 7 times. On the surface, this sounds like the perfect prescription. Use it or lose it. But before you mark your calendar, we need to talk about the controversy. What if you are over 50? Does this apply to you? And what about the opposing movement, semen retention, that claims holding it in increases testosterone and energy? Are those men actually harming their prostates by saving it? As a urologist, I am going to separate the internet myths from the medical reality. We are going to look at the prostate stagnation hypothesis, the idea that clearing the pipes might flush out carcinogens, and I will tell you exactly how to interpret that 21 times number so you don't falsely reassure yourself. This isn't about personal opinion, it's about what keeps your prostate safe. Let's dive into the science. This wasn't a blog post opinion, this was the gold standard of epidemiological research. We are referring to the famous Harvard Health Professionals follow-up study. They tracked nearly 32,000 men for 18 years, watching them age, monitoring their habits, and waiting to see who developed cancer. The results shook the urology world. Men who ejaculated frequently, specifically at least 21 times a month, had a 20% lower risk of prostate cancer compared to those in the 4 to 7 range. And crucially, this protective effect wasn't just for young guys, it held true for men in their 40s as well. On paper, it looks like a slam dunk. It looks like a biological shield, but this is exactly where we must hit the brakes and ask the uncomfortable question, if the data is so clear, why don't I write a prescription for 21 orgasms a month to every patient who walks through my door? Why isn't this in the official cancer prevention guidelines? The answer lies in a hidden variable called correlation versus causation. Is it the ejaculation that protects the prostate, or is a man who can ejaculate 21 times simply healthier to begin with? This distinction changes everything. To understand the why, picture your prostate not as a static organ but as a biological factory. It is constantly producing fluid rich in citrate and zinc. The scientific theory here is the prostate stagnation hypothesis. Think of it like changing the oil in your car. If prostatic fluid sits stagnant for too long, chemical substances and potential carcinogens can crystallize and concentrate inside the ducts. By ejaculating frequently, you are essentially flushing the pipes, clearing out metabolic waste and reducing the microinflammation that could trigger cancer cells. It sounds incredibly logical, right? A self-cleaning mechanism built into your biology. But here is where I need you to stay extremely clear-headed. This is a hypothesis, not a law of physics. The most dangerous trap in medicine is falling in love with an idea just because it makes sense. Science doesn't run on logic, it runs on proof. And while the flushing theory is compelling, it opens the door to a much bigger debate, the critical flaw in the data that very few men talk about. Is it the ejaculation that saves you, or is it that sick men simply stop ejaculating? This brings us to the critical concept that separates medical fact from internet hype, the healthy user bias. A study shows two things happening together, but it doesn't mean one causes the other. Think about the kind of man who is physically capable of ejaculating 21 times a month in his 50s. He is likely not obese, he has excellent blood flow, high testosterone, low stress, and a stable relationship. In this scenario, the frequent ejaculation is not necessarily the cause of his prostate health. It is the victory lap. It is a marker that his biological engine is running perfectly. So, here is the danger of chasing the number. If you are sedentary, eating processed foods, and suffering from metabolic inflammation, simply forcing yourself to hit 21 times is not going to magically scrub your prostate clean. You are painting over rust. And this leads to the most uncomfortable question of all. If you focus only on frequency while ignoring your diet and lifestyle, are you giving yourself a false sense of security? Because a hard truth is coming regarding the type of cancer frequency helps prevent, and the deadly type it might not touch at all. Now for the cold water. There is a detail buried in the fine print that most headlines ignore. Ejaculation frequency appears to protect mainly against low-grade prostate cancer, the slow-growing kind that you die with, not from. However, it does not offer clear protection against aggressive high-grade cancer. These are the fast-moving, lethal tumors driven by deep genetic mutations and cellular chaos. Relying on ejaculation to stop aggressive cancer is like trying to stop a hurricane with an umbrella. The mechanism of flushing the pipes simply cannot compete with a genetic wildfire. This creates a terrifying paradox for many men. You think you are building a shield, but you might only be protecting yourself against the minor threats while leaving the door open to the deadly ones. So, if the 21 times rule isn't the magic bullet we hoped for, what should you rely on? Is it possible we have been obsessing over this one small habit while ignoring the massive engine that actually drives prostate health? So here's the final verdict. Do not turn your bedroom into a workplace. Do not treat ejaculation as a monthly quota you must hit to survive. That kind of stress releases cortisol, which damages the prostate faster than any frequency can save it. Instead, listen to the feedback loop of your own body. If you feel energized and relieved, you are in the sweet spot, whether that is 21 times or 5 times. But remember this final, non-negotiable truth. Ejaculation is not a replacement for a doctor. It is a healthy habit, not a magic shield. You can have the perfect frequency and still have silent issues developing. That is why relying only on this habit is dangerous. The only way to be truly at ease is to combine healthy habits with smart screening. But do you know what to look for? Beyond the bathroom habits, there are 7 silent signs on your skin, your nails, and even in your legs that reveal your prostate is in trouble long before a tumor forms. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through these surprising body signals so you can catch problems early. Click right here to watch, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, helping you master your health one decision at a time. Let's crystallize the main message. Ejaculation frequency is a piece of the puzzle, but it is not the whole picture. It is a potential shield, not a guaranteed cure. Misunderstanding this leads to a dangerous false security. So, my prescription for you is simple. Do not trade your peace of mind for a calculator. The prostate does not respond to the pressure of a quota, it responds to your overall biology. Your inflammation levels, your hormone balance, and how you treat your body every single day. Don't chase the number. Chase the health that allows the number to happen naturally. Now, I need your feedback. Did this video help cut through the confusion? If you see the issue more clearly now, type a 1 in the comments. If you are still skeptical or have doubts, type a 0. I read every single one to guide my future content. And finally, while we focused on what you do in the bedroom today, what about what you do in the living room or office? In the next video, I'm going to reveal the everyday harmless habits, like how you sit or what you wear, that are quietly suffocating your prostate health without you realizing it. You might be doing one of them right now. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next video to fix it.